Hashtag GizzyCredit. What's going on, my people? Your boy GizzyCredit here. September. Everybody wants to get their credit fixed for the new year. Everybody wants their business credit now. There's got a lot of people for customers for business credit. By the way, how you can contact me, 973-440-8661, or you can go to any of my social medias and contact me through there. Today, I told you guys that I'm going to be here with Bob. Bob, say what's up to the crowd.
What's going on, everybody?
Over here, I'm going to be making a video series of the importance of building business credit for your business and how you could transfer your personal debt to your business debt. But aside from that, I get a lot of people who contact me who are looking for cash money ASAP, and I say I don't have the contact, they don't have good credit, that their business makes money on a monthly basis, and they're looking for something like a merchant cash advance. Now, the reason why I got involved with building business credit, and I still have a concept for merchant cash advance for the last result type of people, but the importance of building business credit is because your cash advance is costing you a lot of money, and at times can put you out of business. Now, what's the difference between building business credit and getting a cash advance, although a cash advance you could get in a couple of weeks or a couple of days?
Well, a merchant cash advance works if it's just a short-term fix and something you needed to turn around quickly. So if you have a short-term project that you need to borrow $50,000 and within a 3 to 6 month time frame you're going to make $100 grand, that gives you the opportunity to still turn a profit. The downside is that your profit's going to be very minimal because you're probably paying 40 to 50% on your money for a merchant cash advance. Well, the importance of business credit is being able to establish revolving lines of credit, giving you the opportunity to set up vendor accounts so that your operating expenses are always covered. And then you also have the opportunity to use your existing cash flow and your revenue that's coming in for the cash that you might need, because you can now support your business for the next couple of months.
Okay, but still though, even when you get a cash advance and you pay it off, 3 months later, you need money again.
Always the case. You'll never be put in a situation where your company doesn't need money. So at the end of 3 months or at the end of 6 months on a merchant cash advance, you end up paying that back. What happens 5 months later? What happens 8 months later when you need money again? So at least the way that we set it up through your business credit, as I said, it's a revolving line of credit. So we may set you up with accounts with suppliers. We may set you up with corporate credit cards. So if you need $50,000 to float your business and you have a $50,000 corporate credit card, when you pay that back, your money becomes available again. That's how it becomes a revolving line of credit.
And even in that time, I mean, anywhere from 3 to 6 months, a lot of my customers that I referred over to you, they're seeing results in 3 months, 6 months. I mean, it all depends on how their company's structured, of course. But, in the long run, business credit is going to be better for them because, I mean, even if they have bad credit, they can still go out and just based on the business credit, they could do things. Instead of a cash advance, they're going to need money like crackhead. Well, they're gonna want it back.
Sure. Well, the difference between a cash advance and setting your company up the right way is a cash advance is always going to be tied into your personal credit. So it's always going to affect your debt to income ratio.
Oh, and let me tell you something. A lot of people who contact me who do cash advance, they run your credit, your inquiries like crazy, trying to find the company who's going to lend you the, at least $3,000 more than you're going to run 5 inquiries, and that could cost you a lot of credit. Inquiries can cost you a lot in points as well. So I'm sorry about that.
So that's okay, but and it's the truth. On your personal credit, it's always going to it's always going to make it worse for you because, like you said, the inquiries are going to bring your personal credit score down, which is going to affect you in your personal life. It's going to affect your car insurance policies, your homeowner insurance policies. What business credit does is it separates your business from your credit, from your personal credit, and it gives your business the ability to run on its own, to build its own foundation, and you run off of the merit of your company and the payment history you've established.
Correct. But, even so, even if it takes 3 months or 6 months to a year because some company, everybody's different, even with a little bit of credit, some type of not bad 600 type credit scores, we can still find people money so that they don't have to go to the route of a merchant cash advance?
Well, we can always put you in a position where we can use a combination of your business credit and your personal credit, if need be, to take you to a route that won't lead to a 40 or 50% interest rate payment. The whole idea of building business credit is giving you the opportunity to function like a normal business and pay 10, 12, 15%, even if it does cost that much money. In some cases, it's even less. But it's going to be based on the criteria that you've set and you've established. So the one thing that we can't control is how long you've been in business. As long as your company's been operating for 12 to 18 months, at that point, that's kind of the bottom mark where we can work off of. Anything from that point moving forward, we're going to start to build results for you in a very short period of time.
Oh, nice. But so guys, again, this is the importance of building business credit for you. I only want to get you involved with people who are experts, who are going to lead you to the right way of doing things. I mean, listen, if you are last resort looking for a cash advance, you go do you. You can still come to us and we can help you. But again, just remember, and what's the most what's the thing about people, like, because I talk to business owners, they are crazy about cash advances and then building their credit. So how do we talk to someone who is so used to getting that cash advance, like pizzeria shops, or people who are just like, they get a lot of grocery stores?
Well, it's that get rich quick thing, and everybody wants instant results. So everyone thinks that cash is the route to save all of your problems. Anybody that comes to me and consistently needs cash, they're in a very deep problem, because at that point, your creditors will all take any kind of payment. It could be credit, it can be credit cards, it could be vendor accounts that are set up through your banking system. So what we do is we take that situation out of it. We don't want you to take the path of least resistance. It's easy to go get a merchant cash advance, because all they're going to do is pull your credit and go off of your existing bank statements. But think about it, if you are a pizzeria, if you are a restaurant and you're doing $40,000, $50,000 in revenue a month, you already have access to $40,000 to $50,000 in cash. So why not let us build your vendor credit so that this way your operating expenses are covered, and instead of you coming out of pocket for $20,000 a month in operating costs, you can now use your credit card to offset that, or your vendor account to offset that, and the $50,000 that you have coming in, that's your money, and you no longer need a merchant cash advance.
There you go, my friends. Hashtag GizzyCredit here. Excited for you. I can't wait for you to start building your business credit, because that's just the way that is gonna go. A lot of times you call me and you're in personal debt. And a lot of times, Bob, a lot of people call me and they've been bankrupt, okay? They've been bankrupt because why? They would rather not pay their personal bills so that they can stay in business. Therefore, their business is afloat, but their personal credit is garbage. They can't do anything.
Well, that's the other thing. Moving your personal credit from the equation, taking your social security number out of it, we're going to base your credit based solely on your ability to make payments. So your payment history is going to be established through those vendor accounts. And as Gizzy mentioned, if you're going to miss a bill or a payment, it's always going to be on the personal side, because you know that for you to have a consistent revenue flow, you have to pay your bills. You have to keep your business up and running. So if you don't pay your workers, you can't roll out any money. So the revenue flow stops. So your business credit has nothing to do with your personal credit. Personal life is your personal life. Not everybody handles that very well. But I've seen a lot of businesses function very well, and the guys who run it have horrible personal credit.
You already know. Hashtag GizzyCredit, 973-440-8661. Bob, how can they get in contact with you?
You can reach me at any time at 732-609-0991. Answer my phone 24 hours a day.
There you go. I'm on my hustle all the time, as you guys know. Again, guys, this is another video on the importance of building business credit series and why you shouldn't go after that merchant cash advance. Hashtag GizzyCredit. See ya later.